a caveat on top I didn't mention on the screen right now. Malcolm Brogdon is expected to be flipped according to Michael Scotto of Who's Hype. So I'll say Malcolm Brogdon might be, but expect him to be. The Portland Trailblazers trade for Deni Avdija in a deal that the Washington Wizards are netting 2 first-round picks, a first-round pick in this year's draft, which is the 14th overall pick, and next year's first-round pick, 2 second-round picks. I guess you could say it's a win-win for both teams because at the end of the day, Portland walks away with a young forward who can play both forward positions, can initiate some, offense and be a guy who can start a fast break, while the Wizards get assets to continue the rebuild. While Brogdon would be someone that you'd hope to flip. Now, per Cleaning the Glass, who had a career high usage rate of 20% this past season, his assist percentage at his position, he was actually in the 89th percentile, while also having an assist usage percentage that's in the 87th percentage, which means he is arguably one of the best playmaking forwards at his position. So you pair that up with, the abundance of guards that they have in Portland, plus, obviously Scoot, Shaedon Sharpe, and Anthony Simons, hopefully continuing to develop depending on how you want to look at that. Plus, if you look at how Deni Avdija offensively plays, he kind of fits how they want to move forward. I don't know if, who's going to stay on the roster long term, but if you're just looking at it from a Scoot, Shaedon Sharpe, and a Deni Avdija fit, those 3 guys hypothetically work next to each other. All of the guys can have the ball in their hands. All of them can play off each other, while Scoot and Shaedon are guys that, not Scoot, but Deni and Shaedon are both going to be able to give the space for Scoot to go inside and to kick out. While on the DC side of things, you just continue to further the rebuild. Even though you're giving up on a youth player, you're walking away with draft picks from a team that you expect to be bad for the next few. I don't expect them to be good at any time soon in Portland. So overall, again, Deni Avdija, if you look at him, is a guy who his effective field goal percentage is 69th percentile for his position, which means he's middle of the pack, if not above average. So you're not looking at anyone blowing away. Again, I think Malcolm Brogdon is, if they were to keep him, he's a stopgap measure that they eventually will move on from. I don't expect him to stay there. So I wonder what your guys' thoughts are of that. Just let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Again, this report initially came from Adrian Wojnarowski. Links in the description if you guys want to read further on that. But I do think for a player who, for his career, albeit his rookie year, he did suffer a hairline fracture in his tibia and his fibula. But besides that, he's basically played 75 plus games every single season. And he's improved statistically every year. Where does he go? That's still to be seen. But I feel like at the end of the day, I think the Wizards might have sold low on him. But the thought is, when are you going to get 2 first-round picks again for Deni Avdija? And that might not happen again. So that's maybe why you bite the bullet on the fact that you only got Malcolm Brogdon back and you got one of the picks in this year's draft. I don't know. I think it's a win-win.